We're gonna get this live started here ASAP, you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button and share out the live. We're gonna get it cracking tonight. Big shout out to all you guys. I'm just sharing the live on our social medias and we will get it cracking here ASAP. Big shout out to all you guys tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. What's up, everybody, man? Big shout out to everybody for tapping in. I know this is a late live, man, and usually we do this a little bit earlier. But, I've been kind of busy today, man. And, I wanted to get on here, chop it up with you guys, man. Big shout out to all you guys for tapping in. We're going to get all the we're going to get through here and answer all the questions through in the chat, man. It looks like it's, pretty picking up pretty heavy in here, man. We appreciate everybody tapping in, man. We're going to go over the puppies and talk about whatever y'all want to talk about tonight. Let's go ahead and get through some of these chats real quick. We got Sir Brimington. He says he's the first in the building, man. Big shout out to you for tapping in, bro. We've been seeing you tap in a lot, man. He says he's waiting. I don't want to ruin your name here, big dog. Big shout out to you tapping in internationally. We appreciate you. Cliff Hill in the building, man. He says fire gorillas, man. Appreciate you, big dog. We got Nas in the building. He says, what's up, bully lover? What's up, big dog? Thanks for tapping in. Clint Locklear, he says, what's up, Killinois family? Killinois family in the building, man. Clint Locklear, if you ended up picking up a dog from our kennel, man, let us know which one you picked up. I don't know you by your screen name on YouTube. If you picked up a dog from us, let us know in the comment section. We got Rick Osmore, and he says, ooh, okay. Big shout out to you for tapping in, big dog. We got Phil from Killinois Kennels in the building, man. Killinois Kennels and Top Dog TV, man. Big shout out to you for tapping in, bro. I know it's kind of late, man. I know it's a little bit late, and but I've been kind of busy today, and I figured we'd go ahead and hop on it, man. Rhodey says, okay. What's up, big dog? Thanks for tapping in. Nas says, bully lovers, bully fam. I can't pronounce that, bro. I don't want to tear it up. He says, in the building, only gorilla. Okay, my bad, bro. My bad. Steve Winthill says, Wolf will eat one of those for dinner. That's what you think, big dog. That's what you think. That's what you think. Levi Reyes says, let's go. Happy birthday, Dayton. Hope you had a great day. Let's get into it. Killinois Kennels. Appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to Levi Reyes for always tapping in, man. And shout out to you for, telling me happy birthday. For those of you that don't know, tonight is my birthday, man. And I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Real talk. Nas says, we coming strong, bully world. That's right. Levi Reyes says, sending love from Tucson, Arizona. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate everybody in the chat right now, man. Real talk. If you haven't already, make sure y'all hit that like button and share out the live to all your social medias. We're going to get into these puppies here real soon. I just want to catch up with some of these comments. That way I can get into the puppies and I can be answering your questions like that. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Nas says, chat, hit that like button for a real bully world. Show some love. That's right. Brian Flattery, that's the Killinois family in the building, man. Big shout out to Brian Flattery. And speaking of wolves, man, he just had, he had a wolf that was about 12 years old that just passed away, man. And, I'm really sorry to hear that for Brian and his wife, Mom Dukes. Sorry for that, you guys, man. I really feel bad for your guys' situation there, man. But he had a real wolf, and one of our dogs was living with it. So there you have it, bud, for that guy earlier. Mike Payton says, what's up, Killinois Kennels, South Florida here. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in. Jerry O. Bully Sink says, much love from Wisconsin. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tapping in. JH in the building. He says, let's go. What's up, Killinois family? That's going to be a Killinois member right there. Appreciate you, big dog. Juan Gonzalez says, H-Town in the building. That's what's up, man. That's one of my favorite places to visit. And some of my favorite, music that I listen to is from out there in Houston. Real talk. Annette Jones, that's going to be Mama Killinois in the building. She says, happy birthday, Dayton. Appreciate that, Annette. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Nas says, let's go. Let's get it. That's right. We're about to get to it, big dog. Keanu Burgess, Killinois Hammers in the building. Appreciate you. That's another major Killinois supporter right there. Brian Flatterly says, thanks for the help and the condolences on the passing of King. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm really, sorry to hear that from you guys, man. And, man, I'm really sorry to hear that. I know how that feels, man. Real talk. Everybody, send Brian and Mom Dukes some condolences in the chat, man. He just lost a dog that was 12 years old. Almost fully, hold on one second, guys. Let me take this call. What's up? My bad, man. I got people sending them happy birthday wishes, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate you, Jason. Real talk. Real talk. Andrell Robertson says, I picked up a blue pit in 2022 in Texas. Okay, I don't know if you picked that up from us or whatnot, but we got American Bullies over here. If you picked up a dog from us, it's not a pit bull, big dog. It's an American Bully, but you might be talking about you got it from somebody else. I'm not 100% sure. Juan Gonzalez says, H-Town in the building. That's right. That's right. Troy Wallace says, tapping in from South Carolina. Appreciate you for tapping in, big dog. We got 50 people in the building, 34 likes. We've had about 200 different people come in here tonight. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and share out the live so we can get more people in here. We can keep the conversation rolling and make this a really dope live, man. But big shout out to all you guys for tapping in on this late night Thursday. I picked up a bully in 2023 in Texas. Okay, that's what's up, man. He said, what's up, man? I picked up a dog from you guys, Big Clout and Pink Starburst. Okay, that's what's up, man. Big shout out to you for tapping in, man. Big shout out to you for tapping in. Killinois family in the building. Mr. Sweetside Kennel says, I really respect y'all productions. Gonna get a pup from y'all soon for sure. That's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. We'll be looking forward to it. Annette Jones says, please hit that like button. This is a fire litter. I know that's right. I know that's right. You know what? Let's go ahead and get into it, man. We'll pull this up. That way you guys ain't got to be sitting here just stuck looking at me all day. We'll get into that right now. Let this stuff play through a little bit. Here they are, you guys. Here they are. This is going to be the puppies from our next drop. Some amazing puppies. We just dropped this video about a week ago, man. I've been meaning to go live on here, answer any of your guys' questions, that type of stuff. If you guys got any questions on any specific puppies or any of that, go ahead and let it be known in the comments section. Terry Martin says, happy born day, Dayton. That white one is fire. California in the building. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, and thanks for the birthday wishes. Means a lot. Troy Wallace says, happy birthday, blessings. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Keanu Burgess says, another sneak peek at the pups for 150 likes. Happy birthday, bro. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. This is it, right? This is all we got for right now, man. We'll be recording the puppies here soon. For those of you that don't know, this is going to be the father of the litter. This is Jay-Z Bully's Master Poe, one of the most extreme dogs on the planet. Super, super nice boy right here. Big shout out to his owner for allowing us to use that dog. Real talk. Midwest American Bully says, damn, happy birthday, bro. When can we expect the next clips of the puppies? That's coming here soon, man. We're going to start recording the puppies this coming week. Well, not this week. We're going to start next week. We got a really nice day. We're going to try to get them outside and record them on this one. It's been so hot. And, coming next week on Wednesday, we got some nice days coming up. These next couple days is going to be 95s, 94s, that type of stuff. And it's going to be kind of hard to get out there and record them. Before you know it, we'll have to get them back inside, all that type of stuff. So we do have a real nice day coming up next week, and we're going to try to record the puppies outside of our normal environment. You know, for those of you that don't know, you know, that spot that we always record the puppies in with the green grass and all that type of stuff, you know, that's a nice little studio setup that we got that makes it really easy to record the pups. But we've been doing that so much, we're going to go ahead and try to get the puppies in a different environment for you guys. Try to bring some new looks to the channel. So stay tuned for that, man. This next video is going to be super dope. The puppies are already got their ears done. Looking really, really good, man. Looking really, really good. I can't wait for you guys to see them. 323 Fast Kid says, happy birthday, big dog. All the way from Los Angeles. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Los Angeles is one of my favorite places to visit, man. I always have a blast when I'm out there. We got Red from the bottom in the building, says tap in to support Killinois Kennels. Happy born day to more life. Appreciate you, big dog, man. Big shout out to the homie Red from the bottom, man. Big shout out to the homie Red from the bottom. You know, that last live, man, we was in here having a blast, man. And he really helped keep that conversation rolling. Real talk. Appreciate you, big dog. Mr. Sweetside Kennel says, I'm a fan of your yard. Appreciate that, big dog. Real talk. Appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in. Andrell Robertson says, appreciate you for taking the time, taking care of me in Texas. You got me a nice bully in Dallas. Thanks. My name is Bulky. My mane is bulky and muscled up. Man, that's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. If you got any pictures of them, man, you should change them and put it on as your profile picture. And we would love to see some pics, man. We would most definitely love to see some pics. JBZ713 says, Southside H-Town in the building. We got H-Town in the building tonight, man. Big shout out to H-Town, man. That's, like I said, man, that's one of my favorite places to visit. And, you know, I listen to nothing but H-Town music all day, every day, man. Real talk. Ronnie Roscoe, that's Killinois family in the building, man. That's Ronnie Roscoe. He says, happy B-Day, big bro. Killinois for life. That's right. Big shout out to you for tapping in, bro. Holistic says, Q Holistic says, happy birthday, man. Appreciate that. Real talk. Appreciate that. St. Louis checking in, by the way. That's right. That's right. Mr. Sweetside Kennel says, Tacoma, Washington. What's up, big dog? Same old, man. Same old, same old. We're just getting it cracking in here. We got 69 people in the building, 45 likes. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and share out the live so we can get more people in here and keep this conversation rolling. I have a feeling this is going to be a really dope live, man. It's my birthday, and I'm super excited to, you know, get things cracking in here, man. Real talk. Juan Gonzalez says, I'm tempted to drive from Indiana to Illinois if the puppy's nice. I got the weekend off. Yeah, I mean, bro, the pups are always nice, but you know, we're gonna be showing videos of the puppies, and they'll be available here really soon. You know, we don't work like the rest of these other kennels. We're gonna drop a video on our channel. Once you see the puppies, you know, you see something you like, get with us and we'll take care of you. James says, happy birthday. May God bless you with many more. James Edie from Wisconsin. That's right, big dog. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Miss Killinois says, happy birthday, my love. Appreciate you. I love you. See you later in a little bit. Holistic says, water puppy off a big clout and pinks. I'm not sure what you mean by that, big dog. Brian Flatterly says, happy birthday, bro. Appreciate that, Killinois family. Real talk. Appreciate that. Juan Guzman says, I'm in Bloomington. I'm serious to grab a pup, Dayton. That's what's up, big dog. That's what's up. That's what's up. We'll be looking forward to it. JH says, sorry to hear about your loss, Brian. That's right. That's right. Philip Simmons says, been busy as hell. It's your birthday and you're giving me a gift. A Killinois live. Happy birthday, broski. Appreciate that, bro. Real talk. Appreciate you. Real talk. Moneyman Sam says, West Memphis in the building. Big Clout and Sasha pup. That's right. Killinois family in the building. Moneyman Sam. That's right. That's his boy out of Big Clout and Sasha right there. Timothy Jones says Alabama in the house. That's right. That's right. What you guys are looking at is the Master Poe and what you guys are looking at right now is the Master Poe and Gorilla pups at believe 6 weeks old. Super super nice puppies, man. Insane pups. You know, if you guys got any questions about any specific puppies, let it be known in the comment section and we'll get to it ASAP. Levi Reyes says, dude, every litter is fire. Killinois never fails. Thanks for the live, bro. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. Juan Gala says, I need info on the mostly black pup, bro. That's going to be a boy, man. That's going to be a boy. Killinois Mike, man, that's a Killinois member in the building. He says, them pups are fire. That's right. That's right. That all black boy, I just wish. That's right. A lot of people got their eye on that black boy. But I'll tell you what, man, there is no slouches off of this whole litter. Super, super nice puppies, man. Super, super nice puppies. Midwest American Bulls. People sleeping on that female with the half black face. She's a mini Poe. I know that's right, big dog. She is bad. Them females, I mean, the whole litter's insane. But I'll tell you what, that female right there, she probably looks like Master Poe more than any pup off of the whole litter. Real talk. Super nice girl. Sending good birthday vibes from Seaside Cali. That's right, that's right. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the birthday. Thanks, you know, well, not man, but whoever that is. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Life of Ace says, all the way from Waco, Texas. What's good, big dog? Same old, man. We're just in here chopping it up, man. It's my birthday. You know, I just got a little bit of time. I figure I'll jump on here for a late live, man. I'll tell you what, and maybe I should start doing these lives a little bit later. You know, that type of deal, man. Looks like it's pretty thick in here tonight. Money Man Sam says, happy birthday, my guy. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk. Real talk. Appreciate you tapping in. Russell Estevez, man, that's another Killinois family member in the building. That's right. He says, happy birthday, Dayton. Appreciate you, Russell Estevez. Appreciate you. Edward, and you know, for those of you that don't know, that dog in that picture right there, that's going to be Russell Estevez's female. Real nice female out of G-Baby and Siri. Edward Camargo says, amazing puppies, love the black. That's right, that's right. Appreciate you, big dog. Real King Bully Kennel says, what's good, everyone? We've been watching you for a minute, bro. The whole way y'all setup is fire. That litter is a show enough winner. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Real talk. Looks like I'm catching up, man. If you guys got any questions, want to speak on anything, want to see any of the puppies, that or want to talk about anything else besides the puppies, let it be known in the comment section. I'm almost damn near all the way caught up with the questions. So if you got anything you want me to poll up or you got anything you want to say, I should be able to get to it real fast. I wanted to just burn through these comments. That way I could get caught up with you guys. And that way I could be more, you know, more tapped in with the comments. And you're not so behind, that type of deal. Again, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit that like button and share out this live. It really means a lot. You know, we got 61 people in the building, about 60 likes, but we've had about 400 different people in here tonight, man. So if you haven't, please make sure you guys hit that like button. It helps YouTube push out the live, and that's the reason why I keep stressing that to you guys. A lot of people do not get the, excuse me. A lot of people don't get the notifications for our lives. I mean, yeah, we got some people in here, but I've also shared it out to several different social medias and all that. So please make sure y'all hit that like button. Real talk. The more people we can get in here, the more comments we can go, you know, the more comments we get that we can go over, the, you know, more we can keep this live going. You know, I'm ready to be in here and chop it up with y'all, man. Real talk. Marcus Bandel says, happy birthday, Dayton. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk, man. Appreciate all the birthday love, everybody. Real talk. Petey, the Staffy dog, says, happy birthday. Appreciate you. Real talk. Ryan Campbell, man, that's a major Killinois supporter right there in the building, man. Tapped in for the longest. Much love. The whole Killinois camp really appreciates Ryan Campbell and his support over all these years, man. Real talk. Shauna808 says, happy birthday, big dog. That pup with the all white face, black white body is a female or a male? That's a male, and he's actually got a all white head, and he's a black tri from the body. You might not be able to see it too much, but yes, he is a black tri. PD Staffy Dog says, happy birthday, Poppy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Ryan Campbell says, happy birthday. Appreciate you, bro. Real talk. Brian Flattery says, any idea how Magoo ended up in China? I know the money, but what's the backstory on that sale? I mean, money talks and BS walks. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't sold for no, he wasn't sold for no, little amount of money, man. And, the guy that has him is like a crazy millionaire, and he spent a bag on that boy. That's how he got him. I don't really know nothing about the backstory, man. I'm not, I don't think anybody really knows a whole backstory to that, but them two, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. I'm sure, they ain't really put all that out there, that type of situation, but I know he was sold for over $500,000. I can't remember the exact price. I'm pretty sure it was over $5,000 though. Real talk. $500,000. $500,000. Gary Gardner says, like the one with the white head. Happy birthday. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Like I said, you can't really tell from the video because the puppies are kind of all over each other, but that boy is a black tri. You can kind of see the tan points right there in his legs and all that. Kit Kat's mom says, happy birthday, beautiful pups. Appreciate you, Kit Kat's mom. Thanks for tapping in. Real talk. Andrell Robinson said, happy birthday, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Hey, I'm having a problem with one of my bullies. Won't touch really any food except for raw. It's fine, but I'm trying to get him to eat half raw and half kibble. You know anything I should try? I mean, to be quite honest with you, bro, with the heat right now, I'm going to drop this comment. With the heat right now, that way everybody can see the pups. With the heat right now, a lot of dogs really just ain't eating like that, bro. And you're located in St. Louis, so I know it's even hotter there than it is right here. A lot of that probably has to do with the heat. And the fact that it'll probably eat straight raw is just because it's like, holy, you know what? I love the taste of it. But if you are feeding a raw diet and you're not doing it like a full raw diet and feeding vegetables and all that stuff, it is a must that they eat kibble. So I highly recommend you just don't put too much kibble in it. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get them to eat it, because if it's overly, you know what I mean? Like if you're feeding the raw, it's got to be a good abundance of raw. You know what I mean? More raw than kibble. Just try a little less kibble in it. You know what I mean? Try that. Try not to just like, if it's more kibble than raw, then that's probably your problem. You know what I mean? I would do probably 75% raw, 25% dog food. You know what I mean? And just try it at little bits at a time. That way you're not wasting it. You know what I mean? That type of situation. Slikey says, what size are they? I mean, right now the puppies are only 6 weeks old. You know what I mean? Both parents are pocket American bullies, but I would imagine majority of the litter will be pocket. You might get lucky and have one standard, that type of situation. But I believe that white, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that white boy is a tri. Right now, what you guys was looking at was the males. Right now, this is strictly the females. These are the only females you guys seen. So those last few clips, those were just the boys. And right now, what you guys are looking at is the females. And look at these females, man. There is no slouches off of this litter whatsoever. Super nice puppies. And Just amazing pups, man. Amazing pups. Elijah Ramos says, happy birthday, bro. Been following y'all for a while, all the way from Florida. Which pup, in your opinion, would be the first pick of this litter? Bro, that is really, really, you know, appreciate the birthday wishes. Appreciate the birthday wishes. But to call out the first pick out of all these puppies is really, really hard, man. I'm telling you right now, you know, we do plan on keeping something from this litter, and we're having a hard time making our decisions. You know what I mean? That type of deal. There is no slouches, man. You know, first pick is really going to be on personal preference. You know what I mean? If I asked our whole team what was their favorite puppy, I could pretty much guarantee you that pretty much almost all of them would have a different pick. That's how nice, consistent this litter is. That's how much the quality of this litter is and all that. If you guys are new in here and you haven't already, please make sure you guys hit that like button and share this live out to your social medias. You know, we need the likes for YouTube to push this live out so we can get more people in here and we can keep the conversation rolling. I'm right here catching up with you guys pretty quick, you know what I mean? And, you know, once the energy slows down in the chat, that's when the whole live slows down and we just go ahead and shut it down. So big shout out to all you guys that are commenting. Help keep the live rolling. We're going to keep this going, man, and make it a real good one. Real talk. Kit Kat's mom says, love the white face. He's a bad to the bone. That's right. That's right. 2OG says, what's good, Dayton? Killinois family, Kilo, aka Killinois War Machine. Okay, that's a dope name, man. Is that what you ended up naming him? OG, let us know in the comment section. He said, happy birthday, bro. You got an August birthday too? Me too. That's what's up. Leo's in the house, man. Leo's in the house. That's right. Russell A, and you know, this was another Killinois family member. That's his boy out of G Baby and Siri. And what you guys are looking at right here is another dog. That's its littermate sister right there, Russell Estevez. He said, did you crop the puppy's ears? Yes, the next video you guys will see is of the puppies with the ears cropped. Let me go ahead and you know, get something else going here for you guys. I'll run that back. That type of deal. A1 Bully says, happy birthday from a breeder all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. That's right, big dog. That's right. That ain't too much all the way from us, though, big dog. We're only about an hour and a half away from St. Louis, but thanks for tapping in. We appreciate you. Real talk. Stephen Calvert says, hi, do you remember us? I don't 100% sure. No, not 100%, you know. It says from the park. I'm not 100% sure. You have to let me know a little bit more than that, you know what I mean? We run into a lot of people all over the place, and we run into a lot of people all over the place, and you know, and it's hard telling. You could be one of many people, but you know, refresh my memory a little bit. Epi Silva says, happy birthday, D. That short male black tri, the one that laid over on his side, hopefully can join the fam. That's right. You talking about this boy right here? Let us know in the comments section. You know, he is one of the more shorter tri males, but he's a super nice male, man. Real talk. Old White Lady says, happy birthday. We got the Old White Lady in the building, man. That's our Killinois family. One of my favorite Killinois family members right there. Big shout out to the Old White Lady, and thanks for the happy birthday wishes. We appreciate you. Real talk. Real talk. Sorry about that. I just got a message. Second, I want to make sure I'm not messing up anything here. Go. Shout out to the Old White Lady in the building. One of my favorites right there. I am Marcus Wallace III. Happy birthday, man. Big fan of the channel. Appreciate that, big dog. Thanks for tapping in and thanks for the love. Appreciate that. We got Tone in the house, big dog. That's right. He says, that's right. That's right. Killinois family in the building, man. Shout out to all the Killinois family members. And for those of you that don't know, the Killinois family is going to be people that have purchased dogs from our kennel. And shout out to the whole Killinois family. Real talk. AEB Alabama Exotic Bulls says producing great amazing pups 100 Columbus Georgia. That's right, that's right. Appreciate you, big dog. Thanks for the love. Moneyman Sam says any shows coming up? Man, there's shows all over the place all the time, man. And you know, you said you was in Memphis now, Moneyman Sam, or are you back in Texas? You know what I mean? I'll try to keep a lookout for you, bro. Try to keep a lookout for some shows, whether they're in Memphis or, you know, or Texas, Dallas, or whatever. But, you know, there is some big shows coming up out here in the Midwest that we're going to be at. You know, they got that Rumble in the Midwest. We're going to be at that. We'll be at the BullyCon. We'll be at the BRC Global Nationals. You know, a lot of those shows are coming more later. I think BullyCon's in September. And, the BRC Nationals, I believe, is in November. Don't hold me to that 100%. And that Rumble in the Jungle is in November, I think, as well. Or the Nationals might be in December. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna get all that stuff on the channel here ASAP. Let's get back into this stuff. If you guys got anything you want me to poll up while you guys are watching, if you guys want to poll up anything while we're watching besides the puppies, let it be known in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and let the puppies run through one more time. If you guys got any questions whatsoever about it, let it be known in the comment section. 22 OG or 2 OG says, hold on one second. Damn it. Hold on one second. My bad. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. My bad, you guys. My bad. He says, yes, sir, Dayton. We call him Kilo, but on his papers, it's Killinois War Machine. That is a super dope name, man. I'm really, really happy to see Killinois family members, you know, kind of going crazy with the names on the paperwork. That's really, really dope. Real talk. Tone says, happy birthday, homie. Okay, appreciate that, Killinois family. Appreciate that. Alex Toller the fourth in the building, man. That's another Killinois member right there. That's little Alex the fourth. You know, he says, happy birthday, Dayton. Appreciate you, big dog. Keep pushing on that basketball stuff, man. You know, you're going to be, keep a lookout for Alex the fourth, man. He's going to be in the NBA one day. Big, real talk, real talk. And that's going to be his pops right there. He says, happy birthday, big homie. Appreciate you, bro. Real talk. Those are Killinois members right there. We got Mark Banks in the building. He says, happy birthday, bro. Appreciate you, big dog. That's the homie from out here in the Midwest, out there in Peoria, Illinois. Big shout out to you, man. Ghetto Farmer says, happy birthday, big bro. That's right, man. Big shout out to the Killinois family in the building, man. That's our Killinois family out there in Virginia, man. Ghetto Farmer. That's right. Big shout out to you for tapping in, big dog. Philip Simmons says, steak on me tonight when you get off the live. That's right, man. Big shout out to the homie Phil, man. Shout out to the homie Phil. He come over and bless me. Moneyman Sam says, in the Midwest at the moment. Okay, that's right, man. I don't know if there's anything coming up like right at this specific moment, but get a hold of me, Moneyman Sam, and I'll definitely, you know, before, you know, I'm going to start posting the stuff on the channel again as far as the shows go and all that. But, you know, in the meantime, give me a call here in about a day or so and I'll see what I can find for you, bro. Real talk. He says, nice pups, man. Appreciate you. Real talk. He said, I always wanted to have a pocket bully. What is one of the main things in your opinion to look out when looking to purchase a puppy? I mean, you know, it's basically off of personal preference. You know, with us over here at Killinois Kennels, we have real nice, successful, you know, real nice consistent litters. You know what I mean? There really is no slouches off of our litters, that type of stuff. As far as what you're looking for, you know, it depends on what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? That type of situation. It's basically just, you know, personal preference, man. You know, we breed some amazing dogs over here, and we got some of the most consistent puppies going all over the internet. So, you know, basically check out the litter and go off of personal preference. Steve Doherty says, badass, happy birthday, cuz. Oh, that's what's up, man. Big shout out to my cousin, Steve Doherty, in the building, man. Real talk. Appreciate you, bro. Marcos says, happy birthday, bro, from Marcos, Danbury, Connecticut. Want to know the prices of this gorgeous pups. We don't know the prices yet, you guys. You know, in this clips, the pups are only 6 weeks old, and we would never price any 6-week-old puppies because a lot will change in these next coming weeks. You know what I mean? You know, this is going to be my phone number. If anybody has any questions, you know, you can reach out to me, you know, not during the live, but at other times, that type of stuff. But as far as the prices go, we don't price them when they're this young because we want to make sure that once we sell you guys these puppies, that you're getting everything that you paid for. We don't want to overcharge you for a puppy. You know, you might see a puppy in this video right here and say, man, that puppy's amazing. And then, you know, we put up the video of the puppies, the updated video, which in the next video, you're going to see the puppies with their ears cropped. We got the whole litter done, ears cropped, and we got the prices that will all be posted in that video. So if you're not already, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And it is very important to hit that notification bell and press all notifications so you don't miss out. Very, very important. Because I observed that your dogs look ripped. That's right. That's right. They do. They most definitely do. We don't play, man. We do not play over here. You know, we do our very best to see, we do our very best to, we do our very best to produce the best dogs as possible, man. We really take this serious. We're not just one of these guys over here just breeding dogs just to breed them, man. We got a purpose with our breeding. So we really appreciate you noticing that. I am Marcus Wallace III says Rumble in the Midwest, November 21st, November 22nd, Romeyville, Illinois. That's right, big dog. That's right. Killinois Kennels and Top Dog TV is going to be in the building. Top Dog TV is going to be covering this event. We're going to be out there with multiple cameras, multiple drones, microphones, going crazy. If you guys have American Bullies, you have any bully breeds whatsoever, and you come out to this show, this is going to be a show you do not want to miss. And especially make sure you get on Top Dog TV that day because that video is going to go insane. There is a lot of OG legends coming out. We got Remy from got Fabian from Remy Line coming out. We got the OG John Easterly, ABKC judge, one of the very first ABKC judges. You know, he's going to be out there. He's actually the guy, you know, he's the guy that I apprenticed under to become a judge, you know, over 10 years ago. You know, I can't wait to see him. We got Prez Potter coming out and June Williams and a few more, man. It's going to be a really, really dope show. If you guys are located in the Midwest or you're able to come out, I highly, highly, highly recommend coming out to that show. Real talk. And if you need any help getting to that show, you can hit me up. I'll send you the information, or you can hit up Kev Green on Facebook. Alex Toller says, okay, I see how it is, Dayton. I don't know what you, oh, okay. Alex Toller offered to get me a steak today too, man. I told him, man, it's all good, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. Shout out to my brothers Phil and my brothers Alex T, man. They're probably the only people that for real called me today, told me happy birthday, and offered to come show me some love, man. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. Hold on one second. Here we go. Dron D, that's Killinois family in the building. She says Killinois Kennels. Bam. That's right. That's right, Dron D. I believe that's I believe that's the woman. You know, I don't know if she's got her family on her account or any of that type of stuff, but big shout out to Duran D. Real talk. Keanu Burgess says, how hard is it for you judging shows when you see so many dogs at the show? And how did you get into being a judge? Yeah, man. You know, uh judging is hard, man. It is a hard, a lot of people, I'll tell you what, man, judging is very, very hard. Let's keep that up. Yeah, judging is very hard, man. It isn't what people think. You don't just go in there and pick your favorite dog. You understand what I'm saying? That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Uh yeah, that's not what that's it's not just me going to a dog show and say, man, I like that one. You understand what I'm saying? There's an actual breed standard for each specific breed that us judges have to know and follow. Most of the time when I go to a dog show and I'm judging, I'm not in there picking my favorite dog. You know what I mean? A lot of times my favorite dog is on the outside of the ring. There might be a dog that wasn't even showing that day. You understand what I'm saying? So, for anybody, go to the BRC Global website, search BRC Global Canine Pedigrees, go to their website and read those standards. At the top of the website, matter of fact, let's go ahead and pull that up, man. You guys have been looking at the puppies like crazy. Let me see if I see anything. Uh let's get into that, man. Let's get into that. I'll pull up the website and show you better than I could tell you. You know what I mean? That type of deal. That type of deal. But big shout out to the homie with the question here, man. Like I said, it isn't about just picking your favorite dog, man. There's a lot that goes into this, and you got to follow those standards. That type of deal. And we're going to go ahead and pull that up. And the way I got into it, man, is I've been involved with these dogs ever since the birth of this stuff. I've been involved with the American Bully world since it before it was even called American Bully World. You know what I mean? I've been doing this stuff for over, coming up on 30 years. You know what I mean? So, I've, been a force to be reckoned with, not just me, but we're talking about me judging, but us at Killinois Kennels has been a force to been reckoned with this stuff. We've been out showing, we got champions, all that type of stuff, going out winning shows, trophies, all that type of stuff. And, that's kind of how I fell into it. I always wanted my part in, I always wanted to be a part of this bully world outside of just breeding and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And, I've been judging dog shows for coming up on 11 years now. You know what I mean? I've judged dog shows all over the world. I've judged dog shows in the Philippines, Brazil, South Africa, all over the United States, judged over 100 shows. That type of deal. So that's basically what got me into it, man. But I'm gonna show you guys. Let's see here. Ah, get it here. So man, make sure you guys let's see here. This right here is going to be the BRC Global website right here. Make sure you guys go check it out, and you can learn a lot more of learn a lot more of actually what goes on these shows and why these things are happening. No judge is supposed to be out there just picking their favorite dog. Now in the fun show it's a little bit different, but as far as like being an actual sanction show judge, you got to know pedigrees, you got to know these dogs, you got to know their flaws, you got to know their structures and all that type of stuff. And if you go on here on the website, you know, this is another place for you to keep up with all the dog shows, that type of stuff. But you know, just get on here, click on standards, and here we go. We got the American Bully standard. It's going to tell you about his general impressions, characteristics, you know, the way the head should be, all that type of stuff. And if you want to know if your dog's got it, you know, this right here is a great example of an American Bully. That's going to be ABKC Grand Champion, International Champion, Rocco Mania. You know what I mean? If your dog's not resembling this, you know, but not just Rocco, because there's several different types of looks within the American Bullies. But, you know, go over to their website, read all this stuff right here. Read all this stuff right here. It'll tell you everything you need to know, man. It'll tell you everything that you need to know. You know, the what it should have, what it shouldn't have. You know, this will explain your classes, that type of stuff. You know, and it'll show you some examples, you know, and I actually am the one that handpicked all the pictures for these dogs of the American Bully. You know what I mean? I'm the guy that does the American Bully for the BRC Global Judge, you know, as far as the judges go. So if your dog's not resembling any of these dogs in any shape or form, you know what I mean, then you need to go to the drawing board. You know, and it doesn't have to look identical to this, but it has to have the characteristics. It has to look like this. It can't be confused with anything else. And, you know, not only do they got, you know, they got the, you know, and with the BRC Global, they separate the XL Bully from the American Bullies, that type of situation. So you can kind of see this. It actually gives the XL breeders a little bit more of a chance, because overall the years of these dogs, of the XLs and that type of stuff, there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on with the XLs. A lot of guys are breeding outside of the standard, that type of stuff. And, you know, a lot of them don't do real good in the show ring. You know, I'm not saying all of them. If you got a real true XL American Bully and it looks like an American Bully, you will go out there and you will kill it. You know what I mean? In the show ring. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, the BRC Global does the XLs a little bit different than any other registry. They actually separate them, and in the best in show class, you'll have the American Bully and you'll also have the XL Bully. So you'll have French Bulldog, English Bulldog, Olde Bulldog, Shorty Bulls, all that type of stuff. And, you know, they got all of those standards right here. Here's the exotics. If your exotic doesn't favor this dog in some way, shape, or form, and have all these standard situations going on that you're going to read right here, or it doesn't resemble any of these type of dogs, then, you know, you need to go to the drawing board. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. You know, as well as the micro bully. You know, the micro bully should look like an American Bully, but just be a smaller version of it. You know, you got the French Bulldog, you know, with plenty of examples of the French Bulldog. Our French Bulldogs, for the most part, is more to the AKC standard, as you guys can see. You know, that type of stuff. So that's the type that we're looking for. We're not looking for the most bulliest one. Our French Bulldog standard is more off of the AKC standard. You got the fluffy Frenchies, all that type of stuff, man. You guys can see all this. And if you want to go to a dog show, you want to put your dog in the right class, you want to know what the judges are going to be looking for, I highly recommend you guys go to this website and check it out. We got the Shorty Bull. the American Pit Bull Terrier, the Olde English, all that stuff is on there. And you can see the examples of what they're looking for. You know what I mean? Of what we're looking for. That type of situation. You know? Trying to see events. I don't know how well he okay, it looks like they're updating it. So you guys can see a lot of the BRC shows coming up right here. You know, let me see. I think there might be some more down here, maybe. More events. Might be for Christmas. Okay, it looks like they need to add some stuff. It looks like they need to add some stuff on there, but make sure you check it out, and you can also email them and maybe they can help you a little bit. You know, here we go. Here are the judges. You can see all the judges. We got the directors of judges, Anthony Pope right here. Got the BRC Global Senior judges. Got me right here. James Tao. You know, plenty more. Richard Patterson, John Sweet, Robert Ellis, which Robert Ellis was in here in our live, the last live that we did. Big shout out to him, man. That's somebody I've known for many years. We got Nathan Lehman, Alicia West. All these guys are the judges and all that. But make sure you guys check that out, man. I'm not going to keep on going with this, but there's a lot of good information on here on all that stuff. You can register your dogs. You must have your dog registered at the show, all that type of stuff. But let's go ahead and get into something else. And I will start getting back to your guys' comments. I just wanted to kind of bring this up a little bit, kind of let, you know, everybody know. The homie here, Keanu Burgess, asked, how hard is it for you judging shows when you see so many dogs at the shows? And how did you get into it? That's pretty much it, man. It is very hard too. It's not as easy as you think, man. I've seen judges, man, I've seen guys that think that, oh yeah, I could be a judge, come up in there, man, and straight look like they're seen a ghost. They were so scared in that ring. And I'm talking about for a sanctioned show. Sanctioned show judges is a way more serious situation. Fun show judges, that's just fun. Anybody can be a fun show judge. I'm talking about anybody can do it. Sanctioned show, you got to know your stuff and you got to know exactly what you're doing. And, you know, like I said, I've been doing it for 10 years and, you know, been doing my thing for a very long time, man. I'm one of the best judges out and, real talk, you know what I mean? I haven't been real busy judging because I've been more busy taking care of home business, but there is some shows that I am going to be judging coming up here real soon. And you know, and I also been, instead of taking judging, we've been pushing Top Dog TV, that type of stuff, showing up to the shows and putting a light on these dogs, that type of stuff. So I've kind of have settled down a little bit on the judging, just, you know, taking care of home base, that type of stuff. But I will be back in that ring. Make sure you guys stay tuned for it. Clint Locklear says, hey, Dayton, hadn't grabbed a puppy yet. Just looking for the right female to match up with my boy that I have now. But you guys have my attention. Okay, that's what's up, big dog. We appreciate it. Appreciate your interest in our dogs. Salute from Quebec. Okay, Canada in the building. That's right, that's right. Which one is your best showroom candidate? Are you talking about the puppies? Let it be known, Silva. I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about there. I'm trying to catch up with everything right now. And that type of situation. If you guys got anything you want me to poll up specifically, let it be known in the comment section. Dirty Diamond Bully says, big ones to Killinois Kennels. Dirty Diamond Bullies in the building. Happy birthday, big dog. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody, you know, saying happy birthday, man. If you guys are new in here, please make sure you guys hit that like button. If you got any questions, and share out the live to all your social medias. If you guys got any questions whatsoever, drop it in the comment section. I'm running through the comments right now, and we're gonna get to all of them, man. Big shout out to all you guys for tapping in. David Torres says, happy birthday, Mr. Dayton from Louisiana. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk. Real talk. JH says, hell yeah, Alex Toller. is with the basketball seals. I know that's right. I know that's right. He's talking about Alex Toller the fourth right there, killing it on that basketball court. 22 OG says these puppies are amazing, man. Let's go ahead and pull the puppies back up, you guys, till you guys can let me know if you guys want to see something different. And I can pull up some studs. I can pull up some show vlogs, any of that type of stuff, man. Let it be known in the comments section. Let's go ahead and get to it, though. Landis Rudra says Killinois Kennels New Orleans down here with John and Pork Chop. We have some nice dogs off y'all's blood. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right, man. Big shout out to the homie John Braswell, man. Big shout out to them, man. They picked up quite a few dogs from us, about 3 or 4 of them. You know, big shout out to them with that badass boy Pork Chop, man. Out of Stacks in Nina, real talk. Any thoughts on Shorty Bulls? Shorty Bulls are cool, man, but you know, for me personally, I'm strictly an American Bully guy. But there are some cool Shorty Bulls out there, real talk. You know, real talk. There are some real cool ones out there, you know, but me, myself personally, I'm strictly an American Bully guy. Justin Sasky says, fire litter date. Like always, Dayton, much love. Y'all keep applying pressure. You already know, big dog, we gonna most definitely do that. Appreciate your love and appreciate you recognizing. Real talk. Any way to see more of your dog's Instagram website? You can check out our Instagram. Our Instagram is Killinois_Kennels. And you can also check us out on Facebook. Right now, we just recently lost our business page over some really dumb guideline stuff. You know, you're not supposed to put puppies for sale on there. And I was sharing out links from our videos, not really knowing it. And they took down our page. But we are starting a new page. I've already made it. You might see it. But for right now, check me out, Dayton Bodine at Killinois Kennels. And you know what? I'll pull that up for you guys real quick. Damn it. Hold on one second. Pull that up for y'all. That way y'all can find it real quick. Damn it. Go. They're going crazy, man. Big shout out to everybody that got on Facebook and you know, told me happy birthday, man. We appreciate y'all. There's no way I'm gonna be able to respond to all those comments, man. But much love. Appreciate y'all. Real talk. Let's see here. Right now, like I said, our Killinois Kennels page is down right now, but this is going to be the best way to tap in with us on Facebook. And it's just Dayton Bodine, Killinois Kennels. You guys will see this. You'll see all this, and you'll see a hundred different, what you call it. But we got lots of stuff on there, man. We got lots of pictures. You know, you can see stuff of me judging all over the world. You know what I mean? That type of situation. You know, this is me out in the Philippines right there. That type of situation. This is me out in South Africa with the homies out there. You know, this is going to be my best in show winner for South Africa out there. Big shout out to the people all over the world, man. All over the world that I've been able to lay my hands on, you know, lay my hands on their dogs and stuff. Real talk. Here out here at Big Pimpin' Show out here in California, judging, you know what I mean? Got tons of stuff on here, you guys. Tap in with it. Check it out. You know, Facebook is majority of where my stuff is, but you can also check us out on Instagram as well. Instagram is going to be right here at Killinois_Kennels, like I said. And we do got quite a bit of content on there. We do got quite a bit of stuff on there. Make sure you guys go check it out, man. Check it out. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get back into something different, though. Cash Rockies. Okay, appreciate you, big dog. Brian Flattery says they're going to make the Brazilian XL Bulls a category. I see lots of coverage on them now. That I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? I really, really hope so, man. I hope they do because those. When I went over there to judge a dog show in Brazil, and if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you guys go check it out. It's sitting at like 300,000 views right now, and you can see it on our channel. Matter of fact, let's pull that up real quick as well. Let's pull that up real quick as well. Let's see here. Right here, go to our channel, you guys, and on our channel, you guys can see, I'll bring your comment back up here in a second, Brian Flattery. Go scroll down, and, we got all these playlists, man. A lot of people don't really know how to use YouTube too much. Some people do, some people don't. But if you go to our channel, that's how you're going to be able to keep up with most of our content. You know what I mean? You can also subscribe to Top Dog TV right here. We got 83 likes, man. Can we hit 100 likes in here tonight? I mean, the video will definitely get 100 likes once it's over with, but can we hit 100 likes while we're in here right now, you guys? Let's do our best to do that. If you haven't hit that like button, please make sure you guys hit the like button. Especially, it's my birthday, man. Come on, y'all. Come on now. But scroll down, like I said, scroll down here. We got past live stream, all of our videos. If you go here, this is every video we've ever posted on the channel. We got our American Bully studs. You can see all of our studs right here. You can see all of our customers that's picked up their puppies in person right here, or us shipping them out. You can see all of our previous puppies. You can see our show vlogs, all that type of stuff. And here, right here is our international shows. And while we're talking about this Brazilian stuff, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this video. This video is sitting at 304,000 views right now. 304,000 views. Make sure you guys tap into it. It's a really, really dope video. We'll let it play in the background. This was the very first time I went out there, and I was looking crazy. As you guys can tell, I've dropped down about 75 pounds, maybe about 65 pounds, that type of deal. But go check this video out. I got the whole trip on there. It's like a vlog style video. Super, super dope video. And you know what? I got a whole nother one coming up here really, really soon, you guys. And Brian says, are they going to make the Brazilian XL Bulls a category? I see lots of coverage on them. Let me go ahead and get into a little bit of this. Fast forward it a little bit. That's a little vlog style video, so you're going to see me traveling a little bit, that type of stuff. This was initially when I tapped in, tapped into Brazil. Appreciate y'all. We're at 90 likes, man. Can we get 10 more? 10 more real quick. Let's see if we can get it. Come on now. We were almost there. But he said, are they going to make the Brazilian XL Bullies a category? I hope they are, because when I came over to Brazil at this time, they were working on that breed. You know what I mean? And it was supposed to be a whole separate breed. You know what I mean? So I hope to God that they're not going to just go ahead and allow these dogs as an XL American Bully now. I don't think that's cool at all. And I'm 100% against it, because I was there. I was over there. I know the guys that were creating it, and that's exactly the way they explained it to me. No, this is not an American Bully. They were arguing with me. I said, man, that just looks like an XL. They're like, no, it's not an XL. It's a Brazilian Bully, that type of deal. So they, I think they need to really talk to the people that are what you call it, the people that are actually breeding these dogs, making these dogs, that type of situation. Not just because somebody came up with a cool one over here and now they're just going to allow it into the American Bully. And I ain't on no hater stuff. I was there. I know the guys that were creating those breeds. You understand what I mean? These dogs, and this is a whole nother breed. What you guys are looking at is me visiting a kennel right here. Shout out to the homie here, man. He got me right while I was out there. Shout out to the homie right here, man. But he had a real dope setup, all that type of stuff. I was out there, like I said, man, I was out there, and I hope to God that they don't just try sneaking these dogs into the American Bully breed. You know, they were working on their own breed. So what? Now it's gonna be American Bully? That ain't no hate. This is what they wanted. This is what the creators wanted. I don't care what the people that are buying them from the United States wanted. I'm telling you, I was there, and this is what they were telling me. They didn't want it disrespected by calling it an XL bully. They were kind of getting mad when I was just like, man, that just looks like an XL bully. You know what I mean? They're like, no, it's not. You know what I mean? That type of situation. And shout out to Bruno and Beatrice for bringing me out. You know, they're the ones that really explained that to me. Kit Kat's mom says, do the ears have to be clipped to show? No, they don't. No, they don't. But I would recommend it. You know what I mean? I would recommend it because that could, in certain situations, hold them back just a tad bit. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, if you got the baddest dog structurally and all that type of stuff, it's not going to go against you. But then again, your ear sets have to be right as well. If you got one ear that's sitting up and one ear that's folded over and things like that, go check out those breed standards and it'll explain it to you exactly how the ears are supposed to be. You know, they should be set up and fold over together. You know what I mean? That type of deal. So, you know, I would recommend, though, just getting the ears done, man. It is part of this breed. It has been since the very birth of it. You know, that's why we do whole litters whenever we do it. You see that, man? You see that little man, that was something really dope they had right there, man. These guys were really doing it big, man. Had a super nice setup. And as you guys can see, they had a little pool for the dogs, and it was shaped as their logo. This is their kennel logo for the puppies to go play in. Super, super dope. Real talk. Philip Simmons says, Killa. Maybe he... Okay. Where we at? Father King says, happy birthday, bro. Killinois Kennels at its finest, bro, as always. Appreciate you, big dog. Ooh, damn, I done shut the light off. Appreciate you, big dog. Let me catch up with a little bit more of these questions, you guys, and then we'll get into something different. If you guys want me to pull up anything different, some studs, any of that type of stuff, let it be known in the comment section. We got 95 likes. We're 5 likes away from 100. Let's get it, you guys. Let's get it. Share out the live and hit that like button. David Torres says, how much would the shipping cost to Louisiana be, Mr. Dayton? It really depends on where the whole litter's going. You know what I mean? When we ship out the puppies, you know, it's when we put up our puppies for sale, they go up for sale on Sundays, and they do sell out that night. Every single drop, they sell out that night. And we have a ground shipper that'll show up that very next day, and he picks up every pup that needs to be shipped out. So I can't give you an accurate quote until I know where the rest of the puppies are going. Ooh, my bad. Until I know where the rest of the puppies are going. But, you know, I would say to Louisiana, you'd probably be looking at somewhere between 550 and 700. And that's a rough estimate. You know, it's going to depend on where you're at, and it's going to depend on if other puppies are actually in that area, that type of situation. Keanu Burgess says, thanks, I'll get it into that information. I don't have a bully yet. I do have a Staffordshire and a Boston Terrier, and they're really old, and I'll give them all my love till they go. That's right, big dog. That's right. That's right. For sure, for sure. I got a Red Lion XL male. He's 15 months to rehome. I just work too much. Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Justin Saki says, happy birthday, Dayton. Mine is tomorrow. Leo gang. That's right, man. Shout out to the Leo gang in the building, man. Real talk. Real talk. Hold on one second, y'all. We got a Killinois family member telling me drop my telling me to drop my Cash App in there. Hold up. Oh damn. Why won't it do that? It ain't letting me right at this exact moment. I don't know what's going on. Man, you someone I aspire to be like. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I ain't nobody though, man. I'm a regular guy, man. Don't let don't you know I'm a regular guy, man, that's doing what he loves to do. That's about it, man. I'm a regular person just like any of you guys. Real talk. Chicago medicinal guy says happy birthday, bro. Appreciate that, big dog. Appreciate that. Real talk. 91 likes. I'm turned. I'm tuned up. Killinois for life. That's right. That's right. That's right. Big shout out to our partner Renzo right there. That's Renzo. Renzo Young, the owner of Brick right there. Shout out to Big John, amazing Brazilian bully. He most definitely is. I seen that boy and I like that boy. I do like that boy. I seen him. I matter of fact, I got some footage of him when we were at the Rumble in the Jungle. This past Rumble in the Jungle in Dallas, we was out there and we got some footage of him, all that type of stuff. That'll be coming in the upcoming Top Dog TV video. Real talk. And he is a monster. That is a monster boy with a monster head. Bill Thomas. Did I go over that? Thanks for the info, Dayton. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Bill Thomas says, what's up, Dayton? Checking in. Killinois, happy birthday. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Real talk. I can't imagine how much the shipping would be to Canada. It's probably not as bad as you would think. You know what I mean? If you're anywhere close to the border, we can have the ground shipper meet you right in the border. If you want him to come in to Canada, it will be a little bit more expensive. You know, right now, what you guys are looking at is us actually pulling up at the dog show in Brazil, man. I'm telling you, this was a really dope video, man. But I'm gonna pull up something different, you guys. I don't want to, let me get into a little bit more footage where you guys can see some dogs for a little second. But then I'll pull up anything. If you guys got anything in mind that if you guys got anything in mind that you want me to, oh, damn, man. If you guys got anything in mind that you want me to pull up while we're talking here, let it be known in the comment section. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up something different. If you guys got any specific studs or you want to go back to the puppies, let me know real quick. I got you guys I'm all the way caught up for the most part with the comment section, man. You know, if you guys, man, check this video out, you guys. I'm telling you, we got some really dope vlogs on here, man. We was out here kicking it on the boat and all that type of stuff, man. That was really dope, man. Really dope. Kicking it with all of my Brazilian homies, man. I can't wait to go back there. And guess what? I got a whole nother video that I haven't dropped yet that I will be dropping soon of me going back to Brazil. But this was a dope time, man. But let me go ahead and try to get into something different here. Second, y'all. We got the Killinois family reaching out. If anybody wants to send out a cash app for the birthday, that's the cash app right there. And big shout out to the Killinois family members that told me that. Appreciate y'all. Real talk. Face the bully. Date. Happy birthday, Dayton. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Real talk. Real talk. Let's see it here. Happy birthday to you, Dayton. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. Shout out to the Killinois family in the building. Real talk. Let me find something dope here to poll up, man. I'm just going to poll up something random, man. What y'all want to see? Y'all want to see the puppies again? Let it be known in the comment section. Y'all want to see the puppies again, or do you want me to poll up something different? Maybe another stud, any of that type of stuff? Let it be known in the comment section, guys. Steve Cruz says, new to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, man. We got a lot of good stuff on this channel. We got over 600 videos on there, and we got some really big stuff going on, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull up the puppies for the meantime. I'm going to pull the puppies back up for the meantime being, and if you guys want to see a specific stud or any of that type of stuff, let it be known in the comment section. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Let me pull up these puppies again, though. I know that's why a lot of people are here right now, and a lot of people are tapping in a little bit later into the live, so we want to let them get a real good sneak peek. Look at these joints, you know what I mean? Big shout out to all y'all, man, for tapping in on this late Thursday night. Real talk. Real talk. Let's see here. I'm going to pull up a little different look at it. Let's see. Man, shout out. Damn, shout out, y'all. Real talk. Real talk, man. Shout out to Clint Locklear, man. He just sent $40 on the Cash App. Shout out to Phil. He just sent a dub, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Real talk. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Real talk. PC says, happy birthday, man. PC says, happy birthday, bro. Sorry, late. Back to school night. More power to you and God bless. That's right, man. That's our Killinois family member, Pete, right there, man. Big shout out to the homie Pete. Real talk. Killinois family, always tapped in, always showing love, always showing support. Real talk. Man, shout out to Clint. Man, I don't want to show that too much, but it's anything. I don't think it's anything that's really going to be. Man, shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to the homie for sending the 40 out. Big shout out to Phil for doing the same, man. Real talk. Appreciate y'all. But I'm caught all the way up, man. Again, we're looking at the puppies right now, man. If you guys got any questions whatsoever, let it be known. We've been live here for how long, man? Let me see how long we've been live here for. It's starting to slow down. The comments are starting to slow down, man. Where's the homie Red from the bottom, man? Where's the homie from St. Louis? Oh, okay. I just needed to scroll that up a little bit, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to Clint Locklear, man. That's the first time anybody's ever sent us anything on a live, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk. Real talk. Shout out to you for the 40 bucks, man. Bakery says, yep, I'm deep into Canada, 8-hour drive from the border. I mean, if you're willing to drive to the border, you can save a little bit of money, or, you know, they would charge you to go all the way into Canada, and it probably will be a pretty penny. That type of situation. Steve Cruz says, see the puppies. We're right back at it, big dog. We're right back at it right now. And for those of you that don't know, again, this is going to be the father. This is going to be the mother. Our girl, Killinois Glorilla, one of the baddest girls. I'm telling you, this girl is so hard, it's not even funny. You know, for sure. Hey, our Killinois family member for the Big John homie, man, send that stuff in the comment section, bro. I can't be going back and forth with you through text on the phone, man. That type of deal, man. Send that type of stuff through the comment section, big dog. Any one day I'll be able to see your dogs in anywho, one day I'll be able to see your dogs in the real. Okay, that's what's up, man. We'll be looking forward to it. We'll be looking forward to it. Face some Razor's Edge dogs. That's what you want to see, big dog? Some Razor's Edge? Let it be known if that's what you meant. Level up super trucking with Trip Billion. What's up, people? Appreciate you. Appreciate you tapping in, big dog. Real talk. Real talk. You got any videos of your dogs playing? Oh, man, they're coming through, y'all. Man, shout outs, y'all. Real talk. Real talk. Harry Burgess just sent a dub, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Real talk. Real talk. We appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. You know, we've had the super chat on our videos forever, but I go over every single comment, so it's kind of pointless to do that, man. But shout out to you guys showing love, man. Real talk. Real talk. Do I got any videos of the dogs playing? Yes, I do got some videos of the dogs playing. We'll show our boy Busy Bone. We got some other stuff as well. You can kind of see them running around playing that type of stuff. You know, these puppies, whether you know it or not, they are playing a little bit, but you know, that type of deal, you know. Real talk, man. Shout out to the homies, man. Real talk. What's the name again? Let me make sure. Harry Burgess, man. Shout out to the homie Harry Burgess tapping in with a $20 chat, $20 cash app. Real talk. Real talk. But yeah, man, these are the pups, man. I'm all the way caught up. Okay, no, I'm not. Philip Simmons says, shit, here, I just tapped back in. Okay, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your cash app. Real talk. Said McCoy says, I need one of them puppies bad. Man, get with us and we'll get you right, man. We'll be, you know, they'll be going up for sale here soon. This was just an extra sneak peek of the puppies for you guys. Here soon, we'll be posting up a video of them with their ears cropped, numbered, and priced. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that video. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that video. For real, for real. Shout out to the homies though, man. Real talk. That's pretty dope, man. Real talk. I appreciate y'all. Let's see who we got here. Harry Burgess. Shout out to Harry Burgess. Shout out to Clint Locklear. Shout out to Philip Simmons. And what was that last one? Real talk. I should have polled up. You most definitely should have, fool. You most definitely should have. Crazy litter on the way, guys. Appreciate that. Real talk. BW said, Master Pose, tough. Just jumping in and out. Like, share, and subscribe. Killinois family. That's right, man. That's our Killinois family member Matt out there in Hawaii, or in Hawaii, out there in Ohio, man. Big shout out to the homie. Big shout out to the homie Matt. Real talk. Gee, nice. Hey, Landis, Woodruff, send those videos and all that stuff to my email because Facebook is going to kill that stuff. Send all that stuff, send the original stuff into uh into your into what you call it? Harry Burgess, Clint Locklear, and Philip Simmons, man. Big shout out to you guys for the birthday cash apps. Real talk. Get nice vlogs, Niagara Falls, tapping in. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. What's your reaction the first time you saw a bully? Man, the first time I saw a bully is when I picked it up from the airport in in St. Louis, man. And that was my boy Debo. And I'll tell you what, I was amazed, man. I fell in love with that dog. That dog was like my son, like my heart. That was the very first American bully I ever seen, and it was a puppy. You know what I mean? I was actually the first person around here to even bring an American bully around. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. JA says that girl glow is fire. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Big Bastard says, Big D, wonder if I pick up a pup, will I have any issues coming back to Canada? I don't know. I don't think you will at all, man. I don't think you will at all. As long as you got as long as you got a as long as you got a passport where you can come back and forth like that, you should have no problem at all, man. Man, shout out to the homie Matt from Ohio, man. He just sent out 50 bucks, man. Shout out to he told, but he said in here, don't show, don't show his kid. Yeah, it's all good, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Real talk, man. That means a lot for real, for real. Epi Silva says, yes, sir. The pups, best showroom candidates. Man, it's really hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. Um, it's really, right now, man, this is the last time I seen these puppies. This is the last time I seen these puppies myself. And this black boy is a real nice show candidate. The females are some real nice show candidates from this situation. Really, man, all these puppies are really, really nice, man. Really, really nice. Man, shout out to the homie Jason Henry with the 50 bucks, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Jason Henry, man. Real talk. Big shout out to all the Fendi and Big Biz litter tomorrow, 3 years young. That's right, Killinois family. Shout out to the homie Pete, man. Man, y'all are really showing some love here, man. That means a lot for real, for real. With those cash apps being sent in for the birthdays. Real talk. You know? Let's see, make sure I'm shout out to Jason Henry with the 50 bucks, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk. Real talk. Big Bastard says, shout out to the Killinois family. D, your dogs or puppies are fire. Appreciate that, Big Bastard. Appreciate that. Level up, super trucking, trip billion. That girl right there looks strong already. Man, the comments are a little bit delayed, so I'm not as sure exactly which one you're talking about. But they all look amazing, man. I'm telling you. All these puppies, and of course, you're thinking, y'all, he's just saying that, man. I'm not. This is an amazing litter, man. Very, very consistent litter, all off the hook. Real talk. Here in a second, right now, what you guys are looking at, let me go to where it's just, okay. This right here is just the boys, okay? And then whenever you see our transition come through, that'll be the girls, okay? So this footage that you guys are seeing right now is all from the boys, man. The cash apps are coming in, man. Appreciate y'all. Damn, Kanani Estevez sent 50. Appreciate you. And that's Killinois family right there. Appreciate you, Kanani Estevez, man. Real talk, man. That's what's up, man. And shout out to the Killinois family that said drop that cash app. Real talk, man. That really means a lot, you guys. Because I'll tell you what, you know, the only person that even reached out to me for my birthday was Alex, my partner Alex, and my partner Phil. And you know, they were both, you know, coming over, and you know, Alex was trying to get me a steak dinner. I told him, man, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. And then Phil comes through and says he's gonna get me a steak dinner, and you know, and he's like, oh, I see how it is, man. You know it ain't like that, my boy, man. Shout out to y'all showing love, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. Tebow says they are gorgeous. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Man. Shout out to Kiani Estevez. That's gonna be Russell Estevez's wife. Appreciate you. Appreciate both of you guys. Real talk. And matter of fact, we got something really big going down with these guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Real talk. Brian Flattery says, Matt, now I know how you felt when you lost your girl bully. That's right. That's right, man. You know, shout out to Brian Flattery. You know, for you guys that are new in here and don't know, that's a Killinois family member right there. And he just recently lost his dog. He had a dog that was like 75% wolf. And it was like 12 years old and it just passed, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. Man, again, shout out to everybody that's been sending me these cash apps for my birthday. We got Philip Simmons, Clint Locklear, Harry Burgess, Jason Henry, Kiani Estevez, and Matt from Ohio, man. Big shout out to all you guys. Real talk. Bakery, what is the temperament of your dogs? I mean, you know, they're you know, they got good temperaments, man. Good temperaments, but we're firm believers is the dog is going to be what you make of it. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you got to do your work. No, I'll put that. No. Appreciate you. Okay, sorry about that. Miss Killinois just came in here for a second. Uh, should we have Miss Killinois? Should we have Miss Killinois come in and say hi to the live? She probably won't, but she said, what is the temperament of your dogs? They're really, really good, but man, we're firm believers. They are what you make of them. You know what I mean? You know, if you take this dog and you just put it in a backyard on a chain his whole life and treat it like it's some game dog or something like that, you know, it's probably not going to be that good of a dog. You know what I mean? You guys got to do your part with these dogs. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. You guys got to do your part. But as far as how it goes, man, they are what you make them. But, you know, these dogs are going to be really laid back, not overly high strung. Right now, we're getting into the females. You guys were just looking in the males, and now we're getting into the females. And I'll tell you what, man, I really like these girls, man. I like the boys, you know what I mean? But us being a kennel that's been in business for 30 years, all that type of stuff, I'm partial to females. And I'll tell you what, that girl looks like Master Poe more than any puppy in this whole video. You know what I mean? That type of deal. And both, I like all these girls, man. Real talk. Real talk, man. Where we at? Get nice vlogs. Passport or enhanced ID. I like 10 minutes from the border, upstate New York. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you can get over here, you know what I mean? It's no problem. If you're in Canada, you can get over here. And then, like I said, if you can't, we do have a ground shipper that will go over for you, but it will cost more than just meeting you at the border type of deal. Jit Nice Vlogs. I live 10 minutes. My bad. Okay, that's what's up. Clint Locklear. My birthday was on the 2nd, so had to show some love, man. Big shout out to the homie Clint Locklear, man. Real talk, man. I really appreciate you guys that have sent out a cash app for my birthday, man. That's the first time we've ever got any money on this live, and that really means a lot, man. Because a lot of, like I said, we have the super chats enabled on here, but it's better for you guys to send cash app because then we get all the money, you know. You send a $10 super chat and YouTube takes $5 of it, you know what I mean? So big shout out to you guys that have sent in. Again, shout out to Kiani Eleviz or Kiani Estevez. Shout out to Jason Henry. Shout out to Henry Burgess. Shout out to Clint Locklear. Shout out to Philip Simmons and Matt. Shout out to the homie Matt here. Appreciate y'all. Real talk. Justin Sosky says, what's your idea? Or hold on, let me. Man, appreciate you, Clint Locklear. Real talk, dog. Real talk, man. That really means a lot, man. Tell you what. I got, man, I'll tell you what, man. That means a lot, man. Y'all really showing some love, man. That means a lot. Real talk. Steven says, happy birthday, brother. I hope you have a great night. Most definitely, man. Appreciate you. Real talk. Mr. Me says, happy birthday, D. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Wayman says, what's up, Dayton? What's up, big dog? I don't want to screw up that last name, big dog. Appreciate you. What's up with you? Thanks, man. Love the knowledge and the engagement you're giving. Yeah, man, that's how our lives are, man. That's how our lives are. And, you know, that's how it goes, man. We're still checking out these puppies. Let's go ahead and get into a little bit different look, man. We'll run it back. You know, none of you guys are really telling me exactly what you guys want to see here. It looks like I'm catching up with all the comments, that type of stuff. Let me see something. Landis Woodruff, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. But you should really email me that stuff so we can feature it and let people know where to find you at. That type of stuff. You should email me those clips, the original clips. Wayman says, happy birthday, Dayton. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Real talk. Blind Federley says, socialize your pup. You will have a great temperament. I know that's right, Killinois family. I know that's right, man. I know that's right. You know, Brian's got a dog. He's got a female out of Big Clout and Medusa, a real nice girl out there. And he's going to be in the search for a boy here real soon, man. And we're going to most definitely get him taken care of, man. Big shout out to Brian and Mama Dukes. Wayman says, what's the price on the Whitehead male? We don't have prices yet, you guys. We don't have prices yet, okay? The pups are too young to price these puppies, okay? Because we don't want to overcharge you on a pup and we don't want to undercut ourselves. Once they get a little bit older in this next video, they will have their ears done. We will number them and we will price them. And, you know, that way we can give you, you know, pricing a 6-week-old puppy never makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? This next video that we drop, the puppies will be a little bit older. You'll be able to see them stretching out a little bit more. You'll have a better idea. All 6-week-old puppies are all nice and fluffy and they all look crazy. As they get a little bit older, they start to stretch out and you start to see more of what these puppies are going to be. That way we can accurately give you guys the right prices. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, we do have a lot invested in this litter. You know, some puppies will be priced a little bit more than usual. You know, the stud fee on that boy Master Poe, I'm sure it's at like $5K by now. You know what I mean? So this was not a cheap situation. You know, you guys got to understand, you spend $5,000 for a stud, then you got to pay for the semen to be shipped, which is expensive as well. Then you got to pay, you know, for your progesterone test. I'll tell you what, man, I just took a dog to get progesterone test before we bred her, and I spent $400 just on seeing when my dog was ready. You understand what I'm saying? Then, you know, you're paying for the stud fee, you're paying for the semen. Then when you get the semen sent, you gotta pay, you know, $700 for a TCI. You know, then you gotta pay $2,000 for a C-section. Then, you know, you got another $1,500, $2,000 or whatever for the ears done. You understand what I'm saying? These, you know, by you get to that point, man, you're almost $12,000 in. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, these puppies will be priced a little bit higher than normal, but it's always going to be that way anytime we go outside of the yard. But I'll tell you what, we'll be offering this blood and these puppies at the best prices you will find them anywhere in the world, like we always do. And I guarantee you that, you know, that type of deal. Keanu Burgess says, happy birthday, Dayton. Thanks for another banger. Gotta hit the sack. Appreciate you, Keanu Burgess, man. Longtime Killinois supporter, man. You have a good night, and we appreciate you. Real talk. And thanks for the birthday wishes. And big shout out to everybody that sent a Cash App. You know, the Cash App link is above there. If you guys want to send out some birthday love, send it over, and I'll shout you out right on camera. Real talk. Bill Thomas says, do females mature slower than males? Our 7-month-old female is growing super fast. I would say it's a little, bit, you know, females are a little bit slower than the males, but, you know, I wouldn't say it's just all the way around slow around the board. You know what I mean? That type of deal. That type of deal. But it looks like I'm caught up with you guys all the way. We got 107 likes. Big shout out to you guys that hit that like button. If you haven't already, please make sure you guys hit that like button and share out the live. Wayman says, Killinois Kennels always dropping top of the line bullies, quality over quantity. That's right, big dog. I learned that in the 4th grade. Quality over quantity all day long. And that's what we're on. Real talk. It says, Killinois Kennels always dropping top of the line puppies. Quality over quantity. That's right. That's right. Looks like I've caught up with you guys all the way, man. We've been on here for a minute. Let's see. Harry. Okay, looks like I got. Let me see something here. Okay, we got another 25 in from Hassam Carnagan. We got another 25 in from him. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the love, y'all. Real talk, man. Real talk, you guys. Appreciate that, man. Y'all just made my birthday, man. I'll tell you what, I ain't had a birthday. I ain't had nobody show me this much love on a birthday in the past 25 years of my life. You understand what I'm saying? So big shout out to everybody that's sending in that love, man. Real talk. Brian Fratterly says, great live. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Big shout out to the Flahertys over there, man. Shout out to Brian and Mom Dukes. Real talk. How can I become a member of the family? You just got to pick up a dog from us, man. Anybody that picks up a dog from us, that's how you become a family member from the Killinois family. And we got tons of Killinois family members in here right now, man. And, you know, once you pick up a dog, you're a family, you're locked in for life, and you get a lot more, you get a lot more, you know, you get a lot more perks than just a random, you know what I mean? We rock out with our Killinois family members / our customers very hard, man. And we appreciate you guys. Real talk. Pete says, that's my wife and I. Okay, that's right, man. Shout out to the homie Pete, man, for the $25 Cash App. Real talk, man. Shout out to the homie Pete and his wife, man. Appreciate y'all. Real talk. Real talk. Looks like I'm catching up with you guys, man. If you guys got anything else you guys want me to speak on, uh Decker says Decker says, how old are they? In this footage, they are 6 weeks old. Right now, they are 10 weeks old. Okay? They're 10 weeks old. We had to get their ears done. Once we got their ears done, you know, we had to give them a little bit of time to heal up. And now we're going to be recording them this coming week. Not, you know, this weekend, but the next coming week. So we'll be recording the puppies when they're about 10 and a half weeks old, 11 weeks old, that type of deal. And then it's going to take me about a week it'll take us about a week to get the video done as far as editing and all that type of stuff. But all that stuff will be coming here soon, man. Coming here really, really soon. Real talk. 2110 Bully says, happy birthday, OG Dayton from 2010 Bullies of New Zealand. That's right, man. New Zealand in the building. And shout out to 2110 Bullies for always tapping into the lives and showing love, man. That really means a lot, big dog. Real talk. Wayman says, don't forget to turn up for your birthday. Man, I'll tell you what, bro, it's pretty much over with, man. We're going to, we'll probably just be sitting here chilling for the rest of the night, man. But I really, really appreciate it, man. Today I had a lot of stuff going on, man. I'll tell you what, I haven't done anything for my birthday today, man. I just been chilling, you know what I mean? Not really chilling. I've been working my butt off like I do every day, you know what I mean? But yeah, my turn up days, I don't really do too much turning up here locally, man. I've been there and done that a million times, man. But most definitely we're gonna, definitely have some fun for sure. Appreciate that. Real talk. Landis Woodruff says, what's your email? My email is KillinoisKennels@gmail.com. KillinoisKennels@gmail.com. Well, see how long we've been on here for. See that. If anybody knows how long we've been on here, let it be known in the comment section. I don't want to wear this out too much, you guys, and it looks like I'm catching up with it. Okay, we've been on here for almost 2 hours, which is about normal. You know what I mean? It looks like I'm catching up. It looks like it's getting pretty late, almost 11 o'clock, man. What's up? You guys want me to shut this down or you want me to keep rolling, man? I'll tell you what, from all the love that I've been getting for my birthday from these cash apps, you guys that send us out some love for my birthday, I'll stay on here as long as you guys want me to. Okay? Real talk, man. That really, really means a lot, you guys. Real talk. If you guys let it be known, man. It looks like I've caught up. I've went over the puppies, all that. What you guys are looking at is the boys by themselves right now, I believe. And then we'll let this play through for a little bit and that type of situation, man. Let's get to another little look though, man. I know once I put put myself down to where you can see more of the puppies, a lot of people dipped up out of here. It's so weird that people really want to see you that much, man. Anytime I don't show my face on here or anything like that, man, people dip up out of here and that type of stuff, man. So, it's kind of crazy, but that's just how YouTube works, man. People want to know the people that they're listening to. They want to know the people that they're watching, all that type of stuff. And that's literally the only reason I even show myself on video. I'm not one of these big guys, one of these guys that's just full of myself and just trying to show me all the time and that type of stuff. That's why I got all this set up like this, man. So you guys ain't got to just sit here and stare at me the whole time. Man, what's up? Man, shout out, man. Shout out to the homie William Jackson. He just sent me $50, man. Shout out, y'all. Real talk, man. If anybody wants to send something out, that Cash App is pinned at the top comment of the chat, man. Let it be known. We appreciate y'all. Man, shout out to all you guys. Real talk. Real talk. Where we at? Let's see here. Shout out to everybody, man. Real talk, man. That's crazy. Tell you what, man, I ain't have one family member do anything for me. Big shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are my real family, for real, for real. All the supporters of Killinois Kennels on YouTube, man. Y'all are the family for real. Are you saying you have a face for radio? Just kidding. Thanks for all you do. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people say I have a voice for radio, you know what I mean? But I ain't talking down on myself that bad, Bill Thomas. You see my girl before? You see my girl before, man? I'm just messing with you, man. Real talk. That's right, that's right. Where we at? It looks like I'm all the way caught up, you guys. If you guys want me to speak on anything else, you know, for everybody that showed love with the Cash App, I don't want to just dip out of here, man. But y'all gotta help me keep this going, man, because I'm not just gonna sit here and run my mouth on, you know, every time I join one of these lives, man, I have no guidance with this. I do need to start thinking about some topics. That way, when the comments slows down, I can start talking about some things, that type of stuff. But uh but yeah, man, it looks like we're caught up, y'all. Yeah, the man. Thank you, Dayton. Yeah, no problem, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Real talk. Appreciate all the love and support on this channel, man. Real talk. Y'all are really my people, man. Really my people. Real talk, man. Shout out to everybody that helped out here, man. Real talk. Real talk. I'll be contacting you soon. I want to be part of the family. We'll be looking forward to it, bro. Real talk. We'll be looking forward to it, man. We'll be looking forward to it. And we appreciate every single person that has interest in our dogs. We appreciate everybody that is a Killinois family member already. And we appreciate all the love and support we get from all you guys on this YouTube channel. Real talk, man. Real talk. Where we at, y'all? Ain't none of y'all got any questions specific about the puppies? Ain't none of y'all want to see any special studs, any of that type of stuff? I think, what's her name? You know what? We'll go ahead and do that real quick. Pull up some footage of, we're going to pull up some footage of one of my favorite. Not sure what you mean, big dog. What you mean, Antoine? Not 100% sure what you mean by that, bro. I might have caught that a little bit late, man. What you talking about? Let's see here. Can't remember what that lady's name was, but she wanted to see some dogs playing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this boy Busy Bone. We got some good footage of him. Bowed says amazing pups, man. Appreciate that, man. Real talk. Appreciate that. Trying to think of something where some good dogs playing in that type of situation. Yeah, we have Busy Bone running. I'll tell you what, man, I got a crazy video coming of Tasmanian Panda, man. I've actually been working on breaking down some of that footage. I do want to go out and record them another time because we just had them in the snow, that type of stuff. So I do want to go record them another time. I need to get some little bit more footage, but that'll be a video coming up here really soon. A more updated clip of uh what you call it, of more updated footage of Tasmanian Panda, and make sure you guys stay tuned for that. The homie Wayman says, does Vanilla Gorilla have any pups on the ground? Not right at this current moment, man, but he did just have an amazing litter. He did just have an amazing litter about a couple months ago, man. dope litter, chocolate pups, all that type of stuff. What you guys are looking right now is Busy Bone, Killinois Busy Bone. Super nice boy, man, owned by the homie Phil. And you know, he's got some action shots in this video. That's why I pulled that up for y'all. I don't know if the other person's still in here. I'm not even 100% sure if that was a girl. It just kind of, I don't know. If it wasn't a girl, I'm sorry. but uh but yeah, man, it's getting late. We got 32 people in the building, man. You know, if you guys got anything specific you guys want me to poll up, if not, man, I'll try to jump on a live more during the day. More during the day. You know, maybe sometimes this weekend, maybe like Sunday or something. I'm trying my best to get a video up here ASAP. I'm trying my best to get a video up here ASAP. And let's see some stuff. Yep, that's what we're showing right now, JH. That's what we're showing right now. This is going to be Busy Bone. Super nice boy. We got tons of them, man. But I tell you what, man, it's getting kind of late, man. You know what? What JH, which one do you want to see, bro? Let it be known. Let us know who you want to see in the comment section. We're going to get straight to it, bro. Big shout out to you for sending that Cash App for my birthday. Real talk. If anybody wants to send a Cash App, it's pinned at the top. All you do is click on that. Boom. It'll send it right directly to me. Real talk. Bless your boy for the birthday. That type of deal. JH, you don't want let's who you want me to pull up after this, JH? We got Busy Bone right here. Is what we're looking at right now. Pick a stud. Pick a stud. Man, there must be a pretty good delay on this stuff, man. But again, this is Busy Bone. Super nice boy. You know, Killinois dog done the Killinois way, man. And we got a lot of those dogs. Dogs like Busy Bone, dogs like Big Clout, dogs like Dollar Bill, all types of them, man. God of War, dogs like Tasmanian Panda. Okay, NCJ Bullies says I want to see Taz. They want to see Taz. Okay. Yeah, we'll pull that up. He's got a couple little action shots in that video as well. We'll pull it up. As soon as this video gets done of the footage, I'm not going to make you guys check out the whole pedigree. But as soon as this video gets done, yeah, that boy's Taz is fire. Most definitely. Most definitely. I got his crazy butt with me right now. You know, the homie Mike sent him out here so he could get some breedings done, that type of stuff. And we will have some stuff going on with that boy Tasmanian Panda. So make sure you guys stay tuned for it. You know, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and switch to this. Switch to this so I can go ahead and find that puppy or find that video of Tasmanian Panda real quick. And I'll pull that right back up. Just give me one quick second here, y'all. Tasmanian Panda. Can I show the pups? DDP says, can you show the parents of the pups again? Yeah, I'll do that first. I'll do that first because that's the main reason why we're in here tonight. Is the main reason why we're going to be in here. I mean, again, it was my birthday. I wanted to come in here and chop it up and chill, that type of stuff. But we will pull up these puppies real quick, show you guys the parents, that type of deal. Then we'll get to Taz after that. This right here is going to be the father. This is Jay-Z Bully's Master Poe. I'm pretty sure, man. I might be messing that up, man. This is Master Poe, man. Very, very worldwide known dog. One of the most extreme American bullies on the planet. This boy, you know, this boy is really, really impressive dog, man. And we just bred him to one of our best females on the yard, our girl Glorilla, this isn't one of our dogs, so you got a lot of pictures, that type of stuff. They did send out a couple clips, and I did my best to kind of make it look good here. As you can see, I got about 3 different videos to make it full screen. A lot of people are doing vertical videos nowadays, that type of stuff, and they don't even have any sideways shots. So I kind of put this all together like this so it will look good on YouTube. But this boy is a monster, man. Well put together, extreme American bully, man. Straight up, I'll tell you what, for being as extreme as this dog is, man, he's put together really, really well. You guys got to see a nice side shot of him right there. Uh, basically seeing everything, man. Seeing everything. Where was that clip at? That type of deal. I'll tell you what, man, for being an extreme dog, man, this dog is put together, man. Real talk. See, look at him right there. See that side shot right there of him? Look at that boy. Nice dog, man. It is really hard to get an extreme dog that correct. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. And that's what we're shooting for off of every single litter that we put out over here. We're shooting for extreme dogs, but with good show structure. You understand what I'm saying? That's our main goal. Real talk. We're breeding for the ultimate American bully. We're breeding for the ultimate American bully. JH says Taz. Yeah, that boy Taz is fire. We'll definitely pull him up right as soon as we'll definitely pull him up, JH, as soon as I'm done showing the parents. That's gonna be Master Poe's father, the late great Grimm, Rockefeller Grimm, badass boy. And then this right here is gonna be the mother. This right here is gonna be the mother. This is our girl, Killinois Kennels Glorilla. Bad girl. And I'll tell you what, man, the footage doesn't even do this girl justice. She is way better in person, way more impressive in person, way more extreme in person. This girl's got a back just like that, back shot just like that boy Master Poe. But whenever we did this video, we didn't have a bunch of time to actually get the shots that really do her. We were running behind. The puppies were getting a little bit older off of her, and we had to really concentrate and try to get some good stuff of this girl. And this girl is a bad girl, man. One of my favorites on the yard. One of my favorites on the yard. Real talk. Clint Locklear says, "Hey Dayton, do Merle color puppies ever come out in any of your breedings?" No, they don't, man. No, they don't. You don't just magically get a Merle puppy, man. That's why we don't deal with them, because Merles, somewhere, some along that line, there's been some other breeds pumped into those dogs. Merles don't just pop out of your dogs out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And we don't breed the Merles whatsoever over here at Killinois Kennels. One thing we don't do, we don't breed our dogs to Merles, and we don't breed our dogs to any dogs that have exotic blood in them, Miyagi blood, bullseye blood, none of that stuff. We have real, true American bullies over here, man. Real, true American bullies. Adrian Jones just got on videos of the puppies with their ears cropped. Just got on videos of the puppies with their ears cropped. We don't have that yet, big dog. We don't have that yet. We'll be getting that footage. This right here is going to be Glorilla's father. This is our boy, Nino Brown. We got New Generation Bullies. Says, what up, homie Rock, for tapping in. What's up with you, big dog, man? You know, shout out to you for tapping in, bro. We're about to shut it down, man. We're almost there. You know, we got 25 people in the building. It's getting pretty late, man. What time is it? It's about almost 11 o'clock, man. This is a late live, you guys. You know, for those of you that don't know, it's my birthday. And I just wanted to hop on here, talk over the puppies. I finally got my hair cut, got myself nice together, and I couldn't wait to go live, man. That's one thing, you know, sometimes you know, I got to make sure I'm on point before I put myself on these videos. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. I won't just put myself on there looking crazy. You know what I mean? That type of deal. Lion Frederick says, my debit cards were compromised. Didn't put it in Cash App yet. Hook you up tomorrow. No BS. Oh, appreciate you, Killinois family. I mean, that ain't nothing nobody's got to do, man. But big shout out to the people that did, man. Again, it's my birthday. We got quite a few people that have sent me a Cash App tonight, man. And, you know, big shout out to everybody that tapped into the live, man. That's not what this was about. That's not what this was about. But big shout out to you guys that did show love, man. It really, really means a lot, for real. This is the first time anybody's ever sent us anything on as far as like some money on a live. So that really means a lot, man. Real talk. Jason White says, happy birthday. Appreciate you, big dog. Real talk. New Generation says, happy birthday. Appreciate you, bro. DDP says, happy born day. Appreciate you, man. Real talk. Again, that Cash App is pinned at the top comment. If y'all want to send out some love, do so. But don't feel like you need to by no means, because we appreciate everybody that already has all that type of stuff. Real talk. JH says, someone called out Taz. Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm about to pull it up right now, man. We're on here about these puppies, and I wanted to make sure the people that did want to see the pup, you know, dude called out the parents, and more than showing Taz, we got a bomb video coming up for Taz. We got a really bomb video coming up for Taz, so stay tuned for that. But we had to get, you know, the main goal right now is the puppies. That type of deal. So we had somebody come in a little bit later. Looks like we only got 20 people in here, man. I'm going to pull up Taz, and then once this Taz stuff is over with, I will go ahead and shut down the live. Real talk. And wait till you guys see the more updated footage of this monster, man. Wait. Boy's looking amazing. Here we go. This is going to be Killinois Tasmanian Panda. This boy is Dax, Gottiline's Dax reincarnated. And guess what? He don't have a drop of Dax blood in him. This, for you guys that wanted to see a Razor's Edge dog, this is a Razor's Edge dog with a little twist of some Gotti in there. You know what I mean? But zero Dax blood. That's the dog that we're about to look at right now. Oh, no, I can't do it that way. I can't do it that way because we want to show the whole thing. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. This is going to be Tasmanian Panda. Again, we got a video coming up with that boy. And look at that boy, man. I'll tell you what, look at it. You ever seen a bull like that? A bull that big? Keep in mind, this boy's a standard dog, every bit of 100 pounds. Keep that in mind when you're seeing this dog move. Real talk. Boy Taz is off the hook. Look at that boy. That boy's got some go. He's got some go to him, man. He's got some go to him for how big he is. Super nice dog. You know, produced right here at Killinois Kennels. Generations and generations of our blood. This boy is off of white folks, bred to ABKC champion. Or no. Or matter of fact, Chi might be a champion. This boy's out of white folks in Chi. Insane pedigree like none other. This boy's got some of the best of Razor's Edge behind him. He's got some of the best of some Gotti blood as well. Real talk. Tasmanian Panda, man. Boy's off the hook, man. Look at that side shot of him. Good top line. Good angulation. Look at that boy. Straight hog. Straight hog. But again, man, I want to send a major shout out to everybody that sent some love through the Cash App for my birthday, man. That really means a lot. You know, I want to shout these guys out before we hang this up. It's just getting a little bit late, that type of stuff. We got Pete C and his wife. They sent out 25. You know, that's Killinois family. We got Kanani Estevez, which is Russell Estevez's wife. They sent out 50. Big shout out to them. Jason Henry sent out 50. That's a Killinois member. Appreciate you, big dog. Harry Burgess send out 20. Appreciate you, big dog. Clint Locklear send out 40. Big shout out to him because he's the one that got it cracking. He's the one that got it cracking. The homie Matt from Ohio, he sent out, what he sent out, 50. Philip Simmons sent out 20, man. Big shout out to you guys, man. Real talk, man. Shout out to everybody. Again, what you guys are looking at right now is Tasmanian Panda. And as soon as this is over, man, we're gonna go ahead and shut down the live. You know, big shout out to everybody that tapped into the live. You know, the guys that didn't send nothing, that doesn't mean nothing, man. I mean, you know, these guys just wanted to show some love, and that really meant a lot to me, man. And I want to show them their love. But we appreciate everybody that even just taps in, you know, helps with the live, you know, dropping comments, dropping questions, all that type of stuff to help us keep these lives going. This has been another dope live from us over here at Killinois Kennels. You know, I can't wait to be able to get Killinois members on here with us, that type of stuff, to where it's just not me just sitting here running off at the mouth, that type of stuff, man. We got a lot of big things coming up, you guys. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. You know, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And then, you know, stay tuned. We'll be dropping updates of the puppies. We got big stuff coming up with Top Dog TV, all that type of stuff, man. Lots of dope stuff coming to the channel, you guys. Lots of dope stuff. I'm telling you right now, man, there's some stuff that we got in the works that I can't release it just yet. But I'm telling you, man, Top Dog TV. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to Top Dog TV. Matter of fact, I'll send that link, man. That would be another, man. If you guys couldn't send out nothing in that Cash App, this would be another great birthday present for me, is to get over and subscribe to Top Dog TV. That's our second channel. And we travel all over the world catching the biggest, baddest dog shows. And it's going to be some really dope content. Subscribe right here, you guys. Subscribe to Top Dog TV. Miss Killinois says she's so excited to see she's so excited to see the next Top Dog TV. Yeah, I know that's right. But you can always come in here and watch me edit it, girl. You can always come in here and watch me edit it. You know, you get a sneak peek look before anybody. You dig? But nah, that's what's up, man. Again, if you guys wasn't able to send out a Cash App, that's 100% fine. Do your boy a favor and get on there to Top Dog TV and subscribe. That would really mean a lot, man. Brian Fratherly says peace. And Miss Killinois. That's right. All right, man. We appreciate you guys. Look, the live's picking back up, man. We got 40 people in here, man. We got 40 people in here. We just had like 20. So We got about twice as many. If you guys are new in here, make sure y'all hit that like button, all that type of stuff. Subscribe to Top Dog TV. And if you want, send your boy a Cash App for his birthday right there at that pinned link. We really, really appreciate it, man. But that's, you know what? I'll give it another second since we got some people tapping in. If y'all that just joined got any questions, hurry up and drop them, because if not, we're going to go ahead and shut down the live, y'all. They said, we'll leave then. All right, y'all, man. We're going to go ahead and shut this down, man. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all. Again, thanks everybody for the birthday wishes. Thanks, special thanks to everybody that sent me some Cash App love. That really, really meant a lot to me, you guys. I don't think you know how much that meant, man. Real talk. Real talk. Straight up. That's the best. This is the best presents I got all day. You dig? Appreciate y'all. Real talk. Y'all have a good one, man. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. You know, like I said, if you wasn't able to do that, please go over and subscribe to Top Dog TV. I got 622 subscribers over there. One of the best videos I ever posted is on that channel. We did pick up one subscriber, and big shout out to you, whoever that was, you know. And again, this is the link to Top Dog TV. That would really, really mean a lot, y'all. Real talk. Clint Locklear, man. Clint Locklear, much love to you, big dog. Much love to you, bro. Real talk. You're the one that got this Cash App stuff popped off, man. And that really, really means a lot, bro. And you're subscribed. So you're a double winner on my team, bro. Appreciate you. Real talk, man. Make sure, you know, I don't know how many times I've seen your name in here, Clint, but man, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tapped in with us, bro. Real talk. I really appreciate you, man. For real. Man, y'all have a good night, though. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody that was tapped in, all that type of stuff, man. Real talk. Appreciate all y'all.